What is going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here, and welcome back to the FIFA 16 Sheffield United Career Mode series. And today we have got another 3 games, and of course there is now the Champions League, because we qualified through finishing 4th last season, and we are playing the Swiss team Young Boys in the qualifier round. We only have one qualifier to get through, and then we are into the group stages of the competition. And if we manage to win over 2 legs, we are into the Champions League group stages. So for now though, we have our second league game against Watford away. So I mean, at the moment we have a few other things going on, like requesting funds maybe for Ginter, but at this moment in time we don't have him. So the team, I believe, is unchanged, all apart from Burns coming in for Bruma. No, it's actually not. Just don't listen to me, I got that one wrong. But anyways, so I believe it is a unchanged lineup from the Leicester game, which we did lose 1-0. But if we were to get a win in this game, it would kickstart the campaign, and you know, it would be earlier than we managed to get our first win in previous seasons. So you know, it would be good to get off to a faster start this time than we did in Season 3, because it took us until something like the 6th game, I think it was, to get a win. And that was problematic. You know, we need to be able to go on a good run from the start and pick up points. So, yeah, I mean, early stages of the game, we fashioned an opening here, but Dicko's shot is a bit too tame. But here, Dicko runs in down the channel and he cuts it back for Bruma. He finishes it and it's 1-0. It's his first goal for the club since signing on loan from Barcelona. He's a bright young prospect, and that is his first moment of real quality for the team. I mean, I say quality, but to be honest, the only thing that was quality about it is that it ended up in the back of the net. But it was immediately cancelled out as Watford scored here to make it 1-1 after 10 minutes. And it is Buffal with the goal. So here though, Aarons plays in Traore. He's got an option in it's Bruma. I get mixed up, never mind. But yeah, I mean, he just takes a really poor effort, and that meant it remained 1-1 at half time. So it was relatively poised, in a good position, so there was the chance for us to go on and win the game. But yeah, I mean, Watford here, clever effort from Buffal to maybe threaten the goal, which then done much in the game. But here, Bergwijn, look at this run, and can he finish? What a finish that is! He's the number 9, even though he's the left-sided midfielder. But what a run that is. He's just taken them all on. They're not doing anything about it. He smashes it in off the bar. Steven Bergwijn from Real Madrid. What a finish that is. And it ends a 2-1 victory. So we have got our first win of the season much earlier than we did last season. So it is looking pretty good. We should be able to put together a half-decent run from this result. But we're not in league action for our next game, because our next game is against Young Boys in the Champions League, the qualifier round. Now this is the first leg away from home out of 2 legs, so we've made a few changes to the team. Skugel in for Nabil Bentaleb, and this time Burns actually does come into the team for Bruma. But anyways, Bergwijn gets his first start, I believe. And Ambrose also makes the team. So yeah, I mean, it's a relatively strong lineup, featuring many of last season's top players coming back into the side, and it should be strong enough to pick up a result. Should we win this game by any margin and have away goals, or an away goal at least, to take back to our home ground, you know, we're going to be in a strong position. So I mean, the priority is get an away goal and put us in a commanding position for the second leg. And here, look at this early interception from Ambrose, an early statement of intent. Burns plays it into him, and for some reason the game doesn't understand. I pressed B. In that position, he should be taking the shot. But here, Tolisso perhaps should have taken it on first time, but he dilly-dallied and got caught. So here though, Edgar with this powerful header, and before half-time we do get that crucial away goal. An away goal is absolutely imperative in any two-legged European tie, and if you can get it, it puts the other team under huge pressure, because if it ends up level, the team that scored the most away goals is going to go through. So at the moment, if this scoreline stays the same, we could end up just getting a 0-0 draw at home, and that would be it, especially considering we actually won this game if we managed to, you know, shut them out for the rest of the game. But it was still 45 minutes of football, still to go. So, you know, by no means a guaranteed win. But here, this effort, a really good one that did need saving by Arrizabalaga. And, I mean, they had more efforts in the game as well. This one was also a good effort, well saved. But that was it, a 1-0 win for United, and we have managed to take a lead back to Bramall Lane. So, yeah, it is absolutely a great result for us, and we are now looking as though we're going to qualify for the Champions League group stages, in which we could face any one of Europe's top clubs. There is always that possibility, and that would be something special, you know, it'd add a lot of spice to this season. So anyways, for now though, we don't quite know whether A, we're going to be in the group stages, or B, who we would get if we do get there. So we've got a league game to focus on against Chelsea. Now we are back to normal with our lineup, strongest players back in the side. So you know, we're ready to take on Chelsea in the early stages of the season. A lot of people may say that the best time of the season to take on one of the better, bigger clubs is always at the start of the season, because if you take them on then, they may not be in their stride, they may not be at their best, and you could catch them off guard. So, you know, if there's any one time we wanted to play them, it should be now. As you can see here, a little spotlight of a few players. But anyways, usually the spotlight doesn't come to anything in the game and doesn't mean all that much. But what did mean a lot was that they had the first close effort of the game, the really close effort as well. But here, it's clever play to play in John, and he finds Bentaleb with the cross, and he nearly gets in with his first goal for the club. But his header is well saved, and Tolisso is played in behind cleverly here. It's a good cross, and Dicko forces the save. So we'd had a few attempts in the first half from the head, and you know, we'd had opportunities to maybe score and make it 1-0, but it was finally balanced at 0-0 at half-time, and in the second half we were looking to build on that maybe. But here, Remy just manages to squeeze that in. It seems to be a bit of a glitch in this game where, for some reason, shots from that side of the pitch are just massively overpowered. Like if you just run in at a tight angle like that, it's so OP. But that wasn't OP. Look at that. I mean, that football is just great. In the 90th minute, and we score to make it 1-1. And that was how it ended, 1-1. That is a really good result against Chelsea actually, because they did dominate proceedings throughout, and they were a very good team. So yeah, I'm happy to take a 1-1 draw against them, and that means we have taken 4 points from the opening 3 league games. A solid start, and it's better than we've been used to. So yeah, we are sitting in 11th place. Plenty of potential to move up the table if we get a few wins, string some results together. And we are also looking at the prospect of Champions League group stage qualification. So it's all going well in the second episode of Season 4. Next time we'll play another 3 games, including the second leg of the qualifier. So leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.